Good morning. I had a request from 03 Dexter Holler to show how to dehydrate pizza sauce and cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to show you. I take my flexible cutting boards that I got at Walmart, a package for $3.79. You take maybe about a half an inch off one side, and you go ahead and we'll use the pizza sauce first. And you pour this right on here. Get everything out, and you just spread it as thin as you can get it, but keep it right on here, and you get it just as thin. And and I keep it on the little tray thing right here. I keep it on that. You can do the same thing if you have the round dehydrator with the trays. Just try to get it as even as you can. If you don't want to use the back of a spoon and you want to make sure it is completely even, you can put saran wrap on top of this and then you can roll it. Okay, so that's done. And if you heard that yawn, that was my son yawning. Okay, alright, you just take this right here carefully and you put it in your dehydrator tray right here. I'm doing mushrooms also with this batch, so I have this on top so no little mushroom pieces fall in here. Now when you do your cream of mushroom soup, same thing. Let me get a different spoon. I'll flip this over. Seems to be crying a little bit. Take it out. Now, the cream of mushroom soup, same thing. You just smush it down the best you can. Get it nice and smooth. It takes a little bit of practice. It doesn't have to be perfect. It will take you a while to dehydrate it out. All you do is just spread it down nice and even as best as you can. The more you work it, the easier it's to spread. Okay, I'm going to call this, this is just about good, just for time. I don't think everybody wants to sit here and watch me spread it out. Alright, so that's good. Go ahead and you put that in the tray also. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my mushrooms. All you do is just take them out of the package, put them on a tray. You don't even have to wash them if you get the ones that are already washed and sliced, ready to go. And that's it. You let this dehydrate out. We're gonna come back when it's halfway done, because when this is halfway done, where we can actually peel it off the flexi cutting board, we're gonna flip it, and it'll dry even more. And then I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, so that way we can store it. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're about halfway through the process, and I wanted to show you that when it gets like this, it almost looks like a leather, like a fruit roll-up type thing. You're going to want to wear gloves because the pizza sauce will stain your fingers. And what you want to do is you want to peel this off as much of it as you can. Some of it was still a little wet. Okay, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it over onto here. And you see how that's coming like a fruit leather? What we can do is you can pull it like this if you want, but we're going to dry this to it will be completely dried. Oh, that's still a little wet. Completely dried, where it gets really brittle and dried out. And then we are going to crumble it up. We're going to put it in a coffee grinder and make a powder out of it. You can see you should wear gloves because it will stain your fingers. Over here we have our cream mushroom soup, and you can see it's starting to dry quite nicely. The thinner you get it, the easier it will dry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn this over, start flipping it over. I should have waited a little bit longer before I flipped it over, but I wanted you to see what it was, the process and what it was doing. We put this in about 8 o'clock this morning. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And you can see, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip these over. And I'll come back later on tonight and... Okay. As you can see, our pizza sauce is done. When it gets to this consistency, where you can pick it right up like this, whoops, you should be able to break it like this. You could probably go in for a little bit longer. Now you can either do it like this, store it in a vacuum seal bag like this, or you can grind it up. This is the pizza sauce that I've grinded it up. I put it in a little coffee grinder, and this is like 1/3 of a cup, and you make it 1/3 of a cup and use 14 ounces of boiling hot water, and you will get this. So you can get quite a bit of pizza sauce in here if you dehydrate it and grind it up. Okay, so this is our pizza sauce. Now this is our cream of mushroom soup. Right here. As you can see, it snaps. I'm going to have to put this back in there for just a little bit longer because it's not completely snapping the way I want. Some pieces because I put it on a little thick, but you get the idea. And see how it just snaps? Okay, when this is all completely dry, you grind it up in the coffee grinder and you get this powder. And it's 1/3 cup equals 10.5 ounces of the soup. So you just take in boiling water, 10.5 ounces, and you add it to the 1/3 cup of cream of mushroom, and you'll have cream of mushroom soup. Now, you might wonder why about your mushroom pieces are here. Those will get grounded up. What you do is you just take dehydrated mushrooms. I can't talk today. Right here that I just did. And you can add it right to whatever you're mixing up. They're all dehydrated and they're ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those back in, but you guys get the idea of it. You can do soups and you can do sauces.